Hey guys, Luke here, and I'm very excited to be bringing you this video. Also a little bit skeptical to be doing this video as well, but the NRL has announced that it will be resuming May 28th. So that is 35 days away if my math is correct. 35 days away today anyways. So just over a month until the NRL returns. And while I'm super excited, I'm also very skeptical at how they've come up with this. Considering that I can't even go around to my sister's place, my nan's place, I can't go see my mates or anything, yet the NRL is going to be returning. It's a little bit puzzling to me. Now, before the season was actually stopped and all the borders were closed and all that sort of stuff, I was well on the bandwagon of, yep, let's keep this going as long as we can. However, the season's been stopped. I really don't see the point of them bringing it back prematurely and having, 4 or 5 of the teams, however many it is. We got Melbourne, we have New Zealand, then we have all the 3 Queensland teams, all going to have to be relocated because I'm assuming the borders won't have opened in a month's time. So yeah, there's 4 or 5 teams that are going to need to be relocated to Sydney, plus Newcastle and that they're probably going to have to relocate too. Not everyone is based in Sydney, because I'm assuming that's where it's going to happen. Sort of based at one place. I don't really know, but this Apollo crew, Wayne Pearce and all these little crew, they've come up with a date. May 4th is when they're going to be going back to training, which is I think like 9 days. Sorry, my bad, it's actually 11 days. So not even 2 weeks away, the player's going to be resuming training. And yeah, I just can't see how this is happening. Like I said, I can't even go see my mates. Yeah, all these players are supposed to gather and do training and, sweat near each other and do that sort of stuff. I really don't understand how it's going to happen. Now, I'm pretty sure they've got some sort of clearance from the government. Who's actually cleared it, I'm not sure, but they must have if they're announcing it. It really scares me that they're using the word definite in terms of returning on May 28th. I feel like with how the world is, you can't go around and say things are definitely going to happen. They're saying Australia's going pretty good at the moment. The rates of people getting COVID is, pretty low at the moment. But hey, it's pretty low a month or so ago as well, and all of a sudden it just jumped a lot. So in terms of saying things are definite, I feel like it's very, very risky. And for them to say definite, if it goes ahead on May 28th, so what? They said it was definite. They said it was going to happen. Not a big deal. Well, obviously, it's a big deal, but that's when they said it was going to happen. Credit NRL. They've come up with a good plan. It's all gone ahead. If it doesn't happen, oh my God, the shitstorm, the backlash. You've just announced it to the fans. You said it's going to happen. All the players are excited. All the fans are excited. The papers are going to be covering it. And then if you go ahead and don't start it on May 28th, whether it's because the government says it or not, we've all seen how the papers have been as of late. Channel 9 has been ripping in to the NRL big time. They're not just going to magically stop, especially with something like this happening. This is going to be a big deal if the NRL doesn't follow through and start on May 28th. So yeah, they need to make sure it definitely does happen. And the problem for them is it could be out of their hands whether it happens or not, because it's a pandemic. We've never seen anything like this. But yeah, I think it's very risky for them to say it's definitely happening. However, I am very, very excited. I really do hope it happens. Fingers crossed. I'm assuming everyone else at home watching this video has their fingers crossed as well, because we need the NRL to come back. I am so bored. And also, I just want the NRL season to start, because apparently it's just going to be the regular season, I think. I don't think any rounds have been lost. I suppose it's only really been a month of football that we've missed. So that's only, like 4 rounds. It's not too much. It's not extending the season too much. So I don't see the rush to reduce the season or extend it or whatever, considering it's only a month. Well, it'll be 2 months by the time it happens, but I feel like it's not too bad. That is if everything goes ahead. So obviously if it doesn't go ahead, they do need to look at reducing the season and that, but for the time being, I don't see why they wouldn't just play their regular games and finish, a month or 2 later. And also I've seen them talking about starting off with Origin. I think that'd be pretty cool. Starting off with Origin, it'd be 3 weeks, I guess, of them just having the reduced squads together, but who knows whether that's going to happen. We'll just have to wait and see, I guess. But for now, I'm assuming it's just going to be business as usual, starting off at round 3, because they've said that round 1 and 2, all the points, everything like that is all going to stand. So yeah, I'm excited for it to start. I just hope that it actually does start, because if it doesn't, I feel like this is going to be a huge blow to the NRL. I've already seen some pretty big blows as of late in terms of Channel 9 and renegotiate, and Todd Greenberg's gone, all that sort of stuff. But yeah, this one could be a nail in the coffin. It could not be. I don't want to get too dramatic, but it definitely wouldn't be a good sign, that's for sure. Now, usually the last couple of weeks, because of this COVID stuff, because of the shutdown of the NRL, I've been doing a social media showdown, a clash with Oliver from Rugby League, in my opinion. Has a Facebook page, does some YouTube stuff as well, but mostly his Facebook and Instagram. Usually I'll be posting my Lannis video. That's going to be delayed until tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. But also stay tuned for the final game of the series. It's going to be on Saturday. It is going to be a cracker. Now, if you haven't seen the series so far, I don't want to spoil it. Go back and watch it, but I've given you enough time to go and watch it now. So essentially, I've wrapped up the series, so I'm going to be looking to clean sweep Oliver. But yeah, that's enough plugging of my future videos. Hopefully you did enjoy this one. If you did, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Also, make sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's on the screen right now. It's MrLuke on YT. My Facebook page is also in the description below as well. Same as my Snapchat. It's MrLuke on YT. Same as what's on the screen right now. Anyway, guys, May 28th, that's when the NRL is coming back. So yeah, I'm so excited. I don't know if you can tell. Hopefully you're excited too. So yeah, stay tuned. Fingers crossed, guys, it comes back. I'm more praying too. So yeah, see you guys. That's where I'm in the video. Bye, guys.